Rhythm. So how about this? Can you play that? Boo-dee-da on G. Boo-dee-dee. Boo-dee-dee. You can sing and play if you want. Boo-doo-dee.
Yeah, but what other like music in besides classical that you are interested in actually?
So I actually have a tendency to really appreciate and listen to almost every genre.
Okay.
So like I was born in essentially like the Midwest, and country music was always very, very popular where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
There are several hip hop and rap artists that I really like. I like a lot of pop music. I really like boy bands. I just like music a lot, I think.
Right. Okay. I mean, nice. I like that too, you see. Even though I'm from Malaysia, well, because of thanks to the internet, you see, you get to explore so many types of music, you see. I'm exposed to rock. I like pop, I like rock, I like hard rock as well, you know, like real hard rock. If you watch David Garrett, he's really into rock and metal as well.
Yes.
Yeah. But that is like, for David Garrett, I don't think he does much of improvisation, but his is actually like planned out, arranged
Right.
for very, very advanced violin playing. So for improvisation, I think you see like this guy I saw that he plays on an electric violin. He has that classical background in violin playing as well. No matter what type of violin playing you want to venture into, the classical technique is still very, very crucial.
Yes.
Yeah.
I watched a short documentary on, well, it was an interview with him today, and he was like a childhood prodigy.
Okay.
And he got to university, and I think a similar thing happened to David Garrett actually, and he like just felt really not challenged by the university.
Right.
Like he felt like he already knew everything, didn't really feel like it was worth his time going there.
Okay.
And then he ended up actually getting arrested for drugs.
Right.
Prison for 4 years, and then when he was released from prison,
Okay.
orchestras don't want you anymore. You haven't played for 4 years, and so he had to kind of like rebuild his career. And he did it jazz violin. So now he is like one of the, I guess, foremost jazz violinists, which I didn't know was a thing.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I think jazz violin is pretty rare compared to the to the other types. Well, so he has actually classical background, is that right?
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he started playing at the age of 5, I guess, and went to, I don't even know what university it was, but some like specific music university, and then just things went south for a while.
That is the classical background, right?
Yes.
So you see, that makes sense, right? Totally makes sense. Classical background, the technique that you learn in classical music in developing those your violin playing journey is very, very crucial. Like you see, people like there's another guy called Nigel Kennedy. If you're not sure if you heard of him. Okay, people like Nigel Kennedy, where he spiced up classical music up to a way different level. It's what he's famous for. His Vivaldi 4 Seasons. If you can go check that out, that'll be awesome. And people like Lindsey Stirling. Do you know who Lindsey Stirling is?
Yes, I feel like she throws way too many scales into things.
Well, all these people like, okay, let's talk about David Garrett. We have who else? Let me think. Of course, the millennials, like the YouTubers, you can see a lot of them, right? See, all of them, when they play pop music, they play their covers, jazz, these techniques, you have to, it's all from classical, if you know, like even for vibrato, right? Yeah. And when I was studying in England, I was amazed by Celtic music.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
Celtic music is something I've never seen. I've never not exposed to while in Malaysia. And my teacher, you see, like that guy, right? He's an Irish guy.
Nice.
Okay, and he says that, you know, he likes all sorts of music. He plays jazz, he plays rock, but he specializes in Celtic music. See, of course, he's a London Philharmonic player. very good classical violinists as well. So this sort of diversity and versatility is what amazed me. You see, that is what he told me. Get the classical technique right, you can venture into anything you want. Yeah. So it takes journey of 1,000 miles starts with the very first step. Yeah. Even my students love David Garrett. So many of them. Right. Okay. So yeah, that's a little bit about you can achieve that. I strongly believe. All right. And it's not very difficult actually.
Right. I think the more I listened and I looked through a few of the comments, I think he's really just using a D minor pentatonic.
Yeah.
Like it's just, isn't it? Would that be D, F, G, A, C?
Yeah. The five notes. Pentatonic is just 5 notes.
And then he just shifts the octave and just whatever. So yeah.
Yeah. So when improvisation and jam along, there are a lot of room for creativity. You can add on techniques like slides, portamentos, vibrato, things like that, scale, arpeggios, where you learn in your classical pathway, right? You're applying it. Okay, cool. So all right, so I think we can do that. We can experience that, no problem. But let's get that solid foundation going first. Yeah.